Okay, let's come into a seated position. We're going to do some Kundalini Yoga tonight. So rub your hands together. Place your thumbs in the middle of your chest. Close your eyes down. We're going to chant Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. This is going to set an intention for our practice tonight to connect with ourselves, connect with our higher selves, and connect with the golden chain of teachers, which are any teachers that have come before you that want to beseech any knowledge upon you. So close your eyes and inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Pull the Mulabandha. Look up at the point between the brow. Exhale. Ad Gude Name, Chugat Gude Name, Sat Gude Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Ad Gude Name, Chugat Gude Name, Sat Gude Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Ad Gude Name, Chugat Gude Name, Sat Gude Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's come onto all fours. We're going to do cat-cow. We're going to do our 3 minutes of cat-cow. Inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up. Exhale. So keep going. Inhale up, exhale down. We're warming up the spine. This is balancing all 8 of our chakras because the energy comes in through the navel, then goes down to the first chakra, and then shoots all the way up to the top of the head and out the top, which is our aura. So inhale up, exhale down, keep going.
This one.
then inhale up, exhale, chin to chest, and then push back into child's pose, hands in prayer pose. And then come onto all fours, and we're going to bring the right arm through. We're going to thread the needle, so we're stretching the right shoulder. And then let's switch sides, bring the left arm through. And then let's come into a seated position. And we're going to do fists of anger. So you're going to think about what makes you frustrated, what makes you angry, what makes you irritated. And you're going to use that energy to fuel the movement. So you're going to take your thumbs under your pinky mounds, and then your fingers come over your thumbs, and your arms are going up over your head. So make sure you want to clear the top of your head and go all the way back, and we're doing O mouth breath. So even inhale and exhale through the mouth. So go ahead and start.
Shakti, Namo Namo, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Namo Namo, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo, Kundalini Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo.
Interlace the fingers, inhale. Hold the breath, stretch the arms up. Project white light all around you. Exhale, inhale. Hold the breath. Project the white light above you, below you, all around you. Exhale, inhale. Hold the breath, stretch the arms, project, 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 stretch, and exhale. And stretch the shoulders, the neck, and the jaw. Okay, and then from here, we are going to come onto all fours. Come on all fours. And then we're going to bring the right foot out and the left foot out. So take some deep breaths here. This is a balancing pose. Let's switch sides. So right arm out, left leg out. Take some deep breaths. Let's switch sides. And switch. So you want to start to take those yogic breaths. So inhale, push the belly out. Exhale, push the belly in. Switch sides. Switch. And then let's come back onto all fours. Let's push back into child's pose. So your knees can either be together or hip width apart. And then let's come on to all fours. Let's come into plank pose. First though, we're going to activate our hands. So you want to stretch the thumb and the pinky as far apart as you can, and you want the middle finger to be straight. So really stretch the thumb and the pinky as far apart as you can, and then make sure your shoulders are over your wrists, and then come into plank. You can stay on your knees here, or you can come up onto your toes. You want to zip your navel in towards your spine. Keep your butt low. And then let's push back into child's pose. Just for 3 breaths here. Okay, and then let's come into a seated position. And we are going to come into Gyan, Chakra, Kriya. So this is really good for clearing your arc line. So your arc line goes from ear to ear, and women have a second arc line across their chest. And in this arc line, we hold our subconscious thoughts. And so I'll hold the negative thoughts, and we're going to clear that out. And it's actually how people perceive us, because we're actually projecting things onto our world, and that's how people are perceiving us. So we're clearing out our arc line so that way we can glow, and it's because that's how people perceive us is how we're projecting ourselves into our reality. And so if we're clogged up with negative thoughts and emotions, then we're going to be perceived negatively. And what did I do with that song? Okay, we'll just use this different song. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna bring our thumb and our pinky together, and our arms are gonna go up over our head, and they're gonna stay out in front of us, so we don't want them to drop down here. So up and over your head, and we're chanting Satnam Waheguru, and you can close your eyes down if you want.
Satnam, Satnam, Waheguru, Waheguru. 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 Satnam.
Satanam, Satanam, Waheguru, Waheguru, Satanam, Satanam. Then inhale, hold the breath, stretch the arms. Exhale, inhale, hold the breath, really stretch more. Exhale, inhale, hold the breath, and then twist left, right, left, right, left, right. Come back to center, exhale. Take some deep breaths. Roll your shoulders and your neck and your jaw. Okay, and then let's come back onto all fours. And then we're going to come into plank pose again. Actually, first let's activate our hands. So spread the thumb and the pinky as far apart as you can, and your middle finger is facing forward. And this is activating all the little bones in your hands, all the little ligaments, and we're strengthening them. And make sure your shoulders stay over your wrists. Keep your butt low, zip your navel in towards your spine. Make sure you're still breathing. And then we're going to bring our right knee to our right elbow. Come back to center. Switch sides. And then come onto your knees. And we're going to do that again. Or you can stay in plank. So come into plank. Make sure your butt stays low, and then bring your knee to your elbow, right side, left side. Come onto your knees. Okay, let's do that again. Coming into plank. Your knee to elbow, right side, left side. Push back into child's pose. And then let's come on to all fours. Let's come onto our backs. Bring your knees into your chest. Take some deep breaths here. And then the right ankle, rotate 3 times to the right, 3 times to the left. The left ankle 3 times to the right, 3 times to the left, and then flex your feet and bring your knees in towards your chest. You want to stretch the back of the legs here. Take some deep breaths. And then bring your knees into your chest. Let's come into an inversion. So you're going to bring your feet up, point your toes, and then we're going to bring your legs up. Hands are on the small of the back. Take some deep breaths here. we're going to come into plow. So bring your feet towards the mat. Take some deep breaths here. And then point your toes. And then come down one vertebra at a time. Bring your knees into your chest. Take some deep breaths. Rock left and right. Give your organs a really good massage. And then rock and roll into a seated position. We're going to come into our half spinal twist. So bring the right leg over the left knee. And bring the right hand behind you. So you want to sit up really tall. Bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Look as far to the right as you can. We're activating the twist with our eyes. Take some deep breaths here. You're giving your organs a really good squeeze. And then come back to center, release that. Let's do that on the other side. So bring the left heel over the right knee. Bring your elbow to your knee, sit up really tall. Inhale. Twist to the left, exhale, look as far to the left as you can, activating the twist with your eyes. Really take some deep breaths because you're detoxing your organs here. You're squeezing them, rinsing them out. And then come back to center, release that. And let's come into easy pose. And we're going to do some neck rolls. So sit up really tall. And then, so we're sitting up tall. We're always aligning our spine. We want a really straight spine. And then even when we do neck rolls, let's bring your chin to your chest. We're going to do 3 to the left. Just take your time. Make sure you're taking deep breaths. And when you're finished, come back to center. Let's switch sides. then come back to center. Let's do our head to knee pose. So bring the left foot in, the right foot comes out. You want to sit up really tall. And then inhale, stretch your spine. And then exhale, come over to the right. So feel the stretch all down the left side of the body. And then come back to center, big circle with the arms. And then we're gonna face the knee this time. So inhale, reach up really tall. And then face that right knee, come forward. Inhale, come back to center, big circle with the arms. Let's do that on the other side. So bring the right foot in, left foot comes out. Sit up really tall, inhale. Stretch the spine and then exhale, coming over to the left. You may notice that one side is tighter than the other. Just breathe into those tight spaces. And inhale, come back to center, big circle with the arms. Let's do our head to knee pose. Inhale, stretch up really tall. This time face that left knee, come forward. And then inhale, come back up, face center. Exhale, bring the arms down. And then let's bring the feet out in front of us. Let's come into our half forward fold, our Paschimottanasana. Inhale. Reach up really tall. Exhale, come forward. So really focus on those yogic breaths here. And with every breath, see if you can get a little bit deeper into the pose.
sa sa re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa sa re sa sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram.
Then inhale, exhale. See if you can relax a little bit deeper into the pose. Just let those muscles relax. If anything feels tight, just send your breath there. With every exhale, just get a little bit deeper into the pose.
Re sa sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa ram.
And then let's release that slowly. Come back up to a seated position. And then let's come onto our heels. We're going to come into reclined hero pose. So you can stay here if you want. You just want to feel the stretch in the front of the thighs. The top of the thighs right here, or you can come down onto your forearms. If your thighs are really tight, you might not be able to do that. It doesn't matter how far down you go, you just want to feel the stretch in the top of the thighs. So take some deep breaths here. So we worked on our arc line tonight. And we cleared out our arc line by doing the Gyan Chakra Kriya. And so what happens with our arc line is everything gets stuck in there. And so every time we have a thought, every blink of an eye, there's 1,000 thought forms. And you choose one, either positive or negative. And whichever ones that you don't choose, the rest 999 get stuck in your arc line. That's your subconscious thoughts. Those are all the thoughts that you didn't think. And so they could be negative thoughts, it could be toxic thoughts, it could be just all these things get stuck in your arc line. And so when we clear out our arc line, then Okay, so in a blink of an eye, there's 1,000 thought forms. And so you choose one thought, and then the rest gets stuck into your subconscious mind. And then, so these start to organize around hormones and different frequencies, that thought form. And it changes the behavior in you. So because it changes your reactions and your behavior, then your personality starts to change. So because you're acting differently, this is how you're projecting your reality. You're acting differently. So let's say you choose a negative thought form, and now someone at work has pissed you off, and so now you're angry, and so you're projecting this angry personality onto everybody else because you're mad and you're irritated, and everyone can tell that you're mad and irritated, and so they're not mad and irritated, but you are, and so you're projecting your reality onto everybody else. And so all these subconscious thoughts can get stuck in your arc line, and that's what we're clearing out when we do the Gyan Chakra Kriya. So let's come back into a seated position, and let's come into easy pose. And then from here, we're going to do our addiction meditation. So that's why we always want to raise our vibration, raise our frequency, and so that way we can have positive thought forms, or just even be aware that we're having these negative and positive thoughts, because if you don't even know, then you're just harboring all these subconscious thoughts and you don't even know why you're doing what you're doing. So that's why this yoga is really good, because it raises your vibration, it raises your energy. Remember that energy thermometer that we've talked about. And so when you have higher energy, higher frequency, you'll have higher caliber thoughts, and you'll choose more positive thoughts, and you'll feel better about yourself and your surroundings, and then you're going to project that onto your surroundings and your reality. And so let's come into the addiction meditation. So we are putting our fingers up on the pads of the palms of our hands. Our thumbs are gently resting on the temples. Close your eyes. We're chanting Sa, Ta, Na, Ma while we gently clench the back molars, and we're looking at the point between the brow. Inhale. Look up at the point between the brow. Exhale. So an easier way to say that is that your reality is a projection of your mind. It's a projection of your thoughts. So if you're thinking positive thoughts, you're going to have a positive reality. Okay, let's come into Shavasana. And we use the Gyan Chakra Kriya to clear out all the garbage that gets stuck that's not positive. Okay, palms face up. Let your feet fall to each side. And then take 5 yogic breaths on your own. You can put one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart if you'd like. Inhale, push the belly out. Exhale, push the belly in. Then when you're finished, come back into Shavasana. And relax your eyebrows, just let your brows smooth over. Your forehead relax. Let your eyes relax. Let the little muscles at the corner of the eyes, let those smooth over. Imagine a slight smile at the corner of the eyes. And let your jaw relax. Let your tongue fall back into the root of your mouth. Adding a slight smile at the corner of the lips. Focusing on your shoulders. We're going to release the tension from the inside out. So imagine the tension in your neck and shoulders. Just release it. Imagine it moving from ice to water. From water to gas, letting go. focusing on your hands. Seeing if you can feel your hands from the inside out. Feel the pulsing, tingling sensation. Just feeling the life that's right here, right now. Take a moment and focus on your heart. Just see what's there. Maybe you're frustrated or angry. Maybe you're sad or annoyed. Without covering anything up, just add a smile. Moving down to your belly, just let your belly relax. Smile across your navel. Focusing on your pelvis. Letting your hips relax. Adding a smile from hip to hip. Feel the length and the volume of your legs as they take up space on the mat. See if you can experience each part of your body as a whole right now. gently start to wiggle your fingers and toes. And then bring your arm up over your head and roll onto your side. And then come up into a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. We'll chant Sat Nam one time to end the class tonight. So let's inhale. Sat